I'm Bridget Phetasy, and this is your Dumpster Fire. Yeah, America, we are in the final stretch. Welcome to Dumpster Fire, where we make burgers out of your sacred cows. Guys, how are we doing out there? There's a lot of talk about election anxiety, and now people are, we're ramping up. It's the final countdown. Do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do. And people are starting to get stressed out. And as a woman who has dealt with a lot of rejection and disappointment in her life, let me tell you the best way to practice radical acceptance of whatever might happen. And that is to visualize exactly the opposite of what you want to happen happening. I know that this is a culture where it's filled with magical thinking and visualizing the results you want to get. I also find visualizing the things that are completely out of your control, like elections. You find out that night that Trump won and you are devastated.
Donald J. Trump is now president of the United States. President Obama
You are worried that you are going to lose your vagina. You have been furiously knitting a pussy hat and it's ready. You are getting your poster boards all lined up on your floor and you're going to march.
Hundreds of thousands of people descend on wanton wearing pink hat and chanting for slogans like Donald Trump is not our president.
Just visualize it. Just accept that reality. You're going to find out Trump lost and you wanted him to win. You start, getting your rifles loaded. I don't know.
Don't do that.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. It's just like such a disparity.
I don't know what the right wing reaction is.
Well, it is like the men versus women freaking. So the women are knitting and they're ready to march, and the men
crying.
Are the men would be getting ready to go back to work because that's what they have to do. They've got to go back to work and keep this country going, since that's generally what they're doing. They're working in all the blue collar jobs none of us want to think about. So yeah, just envision whatever is going to happen.
Who's worried about losing their vagina?
Women.
They're worried about losing their vagina.
It's just
like
hyperbolic.
misplacing it?
No, like the Republicans are going to come take their vaginas.
Take them where? To the vagina concentration camp?
They're going to put their vaginas on trains and send them to the camp. Election hysteria is full throttle. We are in the hyperbolic end of days. It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of democracy as we know it. Trump is literally Hitler. Kamala is a Marxist who's going to starve us all, and we're going to be in bread lines. We are all going to go to Civil War II. It's going to be World War III. There's a lot of hyperbole in the air. I tell you this because I saw a video of a young lady screaming at a baby.
Are you ashamed at all? Look at her face. Are you ashamed? No, look.
And I do wish that you would all check yourselves before you wreck yourselves.
You better check yourself before you wreck yourself.
This video is going viral of a woman yelling at a baby in a stroller like my daughter's age. And I would punch that lady if they yelled at my baby. So whoever was around this child, well, it was the dad, so he was more restrained. But if it was me, I'd probably be in jail right now for assault. And this is the kind of behavior that we're going to see in the upcoming days as we approach the election cycle that I feel we've been stuck in since 2020. Are they all just 4-year cycles now? But it is. It's like the hysteria is really building. Everybody's really getting in their feels. You've just got to brace yourself for the fact that you might not know on election night. And it might not be what you wanted. And several people around you, no matter who wins or loses, are going to have mental breakdowns and lose their minds.
What a great honor to be able to introduce for the first time ever anywhere the 40...
Please be one of the sane people. Be one of the people that your friends and family members can turn to, no matter who they wanted to win, no matter who they wanted to lose. Be the ocean of levity and sanity and non-judgmental tolerance of whatever they wanted to happen so that they can come cry and rage on your shoulder.
Well, it's like you always say, like, I don't care who you vote for.
I don't. Me saying that always makes people crazy. I say, I don't care who you vote for, and people go, you got to vote for someone. I can want someone to win more than the other person and still not care who you vote for. I understand people vote for many different reasons. People vote in America. This is America. We are very selfish people. The whole world is watching this election. It's their reality show for many people all over the world, not to mention how many people we're employing all over the world making clips and rage bait to drive each other mad. It's a whole economy. The American election cycle is a global economy. Let's just accept we're all entertaining one another. It is insane to me that you would lose friends and family over this. Can we please dial it down a little just on the interpersonal levels? I have aunts and uncles on all sides of the spectrum, and I love them all. Like, obviously, I care about what happens to our country, but I don't care how people vote because I know people are going to vote whatever is the big priority in their mind and whatever their factory settings have told them to do. Getting in shape can be so hard, you guys. We all know this. It's something we've struggled with at one time or another, I'm sure. That's why the Caliber app has been life-changing for me. Caliber is a strength training and nutrition coaching program that's completely personalized to you. Through their app, you get paired with a personal trainer, an actual person, not an AI bot, on a fitness program and nutrition plan that's completely customized to your goals, whether it's muscle building, weight loss, ditching the mom bod, getting rid of those last 5 pounds that you've been trying to get rid of for years. Your trainer is there to help you achieve your goals. This has been life-changing for me, looking at my nutrition, having me increase protein. I am living proof that this whole system works, and the app is incredible. We've arranged a special deal for our Dumpster Fire audience where you get $100 off the first 3 months, and you get a 30-day money-back guarantee if you're not happy with the program. Don't slide into the holidays and then just gain weight. It's not going to be good. Click the link below to get signed up, caliberstrong.com/dumpster. You guys, take charge now. Link in the description below. We've got a new weather lady for you. Now let's check the weather with Deyanira Mendoza.
El clima en nuestras 4 regiones potosinas y es que en la zona centro de nuestro hermoso estado, probabilidades de lluvia.
Before our next segment, please touch my bells and buttons. There's so much incentive to engagement farm in this election cycle because social media has made us all mentally ill narcissists, even more so than we already were. So it's very easy for a lesbian couple to tweet out, we voted for Trump and we're lesbians for Trump. And then everyone's like, oh, yay. And it's in Elon's benefit to, blast that out and make it go viral. And now you can get paid for these things on X. And people are getting all kinds of accolades for saying, like, I went out and I voted against literally Hitler, Mussolini, and whoever else you want to attach to it. Or people are going out and they're like, I took a stand for America because this is the country I believe in, and I voted for a man who slept with a porn star while his wife was pregnant because I'm an evangelical Christian. It doesn't matter, guys. It's all nonsense. Let's make nothing matter together. But you can believe whatever you want to believe. Even this lesbian couple, when they tweeted this, somebody quote tweeted it, which also went viral, and it said, talk about people who don't realize they'll be first on the trains. And so I'm like, oh, here we are. There's a lot of journalists saying they'll be first on the trains. There's a lot of people making this threat. And I really do feel like people are overestimating the train system in America. We tried to build a train in California, a rail system. $11 billion have been put into it so far. And they haven't even built like a single track. I think it's like barely any of this track has been built for $11 billion. Do you know how expensive it is to go across country by train? It's not a convenient way to travel. Have you ever tried to take Amtrak in the Northeast Corridor? They break down. There were the trains that were blowing up, dropping chemicals in freaking Ohio not too long ago. They're constantly derailing. It's not a good system. I tweeted that, and somebody in my comments was like, only fascism can fix the American train system.
Well, the train in California was supposed to be from Los Angeles to San Francisco, was budgeted at $100 billion. They spent $11 billion before the project was scrapped, and like nothing was done.
Nothing was done. So everybody needs to calm down with this train porn fear that you have. If anything, Americans are going to be put on Greyhounds and sent to the camps. Also, where are these camps that we're building? We can't build anything. You know how many environmental regulations you would have to get over in order to build a camp in this country?
Not to mention the fact that Trump's only got 4 years if he does win. He can't build a train system and some camps in that time.
That's a lot. That's ambitious. It would be funny if he came out and he started saying things like, I will improve the rail system in this country and will take down some of these over-regulated industries like camp building. I would just troll everyone. You know who was responsible for the one time we interned people in this country? Wasn't the Republicans. Let's try not to lose our freaking minds. I know it's fun to be unhinged. Trust me. The only thing that keeps Dumpster Fire going is you. Join us at Phetasy.com. You get the unedited version of this Dumpster Fire. We are doing more Dumpster Fires more often and shorter, but you do get a lot more content behind the paywall now as well. And you also get access to everything else we're doing, which is a lot. And you get discounts on our merch, which you should definitely check out since I'm an idiot and haven't been promoting it. But it's fun. It's silly. We're just silly, guys. We live in America. It's still an amazing place to live. We should still be grateful. People are still going to Taylor Swift concerts. All right, guys. Last chance to make nothing matter together with our merch. Go to bridgetphetasy.com for that. Please check out all of our stuff at Phetasy.com. You, at the very least, should subscribe to our newsletter. It's free. You will be able to find out where I have shows coming up. You'll get links to all the stuff we're doing, and you will get nice notifications when we are going live, premiering on YouTube, and we'll be in the chat. It's all very fun and exciting. Thank you to everyone who makes this possible. Thank you to our sponsors. We can't do this without them. And thank you to you. And now to cleanse your palate, the internet is glorious. Oh. Remember, life is absurd. Don't take yourself so damn seriously. Take the work seriously. Don't take yourself seriously. This has been your Dumpster Fire. I'm Bridget Phetasy. Now make me rich!
And the unicorns dance while the world burns, world burns.